From our shack to yours, this is Coffee and Ham Radios. We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Steve, KM9G, and we are replacing, just for tonight, well, we do this kind of routinely, but just for tonight, we're going to be replacing Good Game on his Caffeinated Ham Radio stream. Good Game had a call from the higher ups from the management, and they said no stream for you tonight. And as always, we are here to step up to the plate and make things happen. So welcome everybody in the chat. Welcome everybody on screen. Chuck, how are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. I've been surfing the internet looking for stuff to buy, which I should stop doing, but I should have been working on a video I've got already pretty much ready to go. Just need to edit it. But I did a little POTA on my camping trip when I was out with my Forerunner. So you know the bad thing is I made contact with my second contact with was K6ARK, and he did it phonetically, and I wrote it down. I go, oh, Adam, you always fool me with that. I didn't get him on camera. I asked him to give me his call sign one more time, and I forgot to turn the camera on that time too. It was like, oh my god.
I don't know. I've been looking to buy a bunch of stuff, and now I've got this huge backlog of videos to make, and it's actually starting to stress me out, man. I'm looking over at it's like oh man, I got to do that. I got to do that. Now I'm trying to figure out storylines, and it's like, I got to slow down on buying stuff.
Yeah, me too. My wife keeps telling me that anyhow.
That's always the problem.
The voice of reason.
The channel, right? Is that you always have new stuff coming up and popping up in front of the stuff that's already on the list, and you never get to the other stuff.
Right.
It's too much stuff is the problem.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up with the chat here, and hi to everybody. I appreciate you being here, but I'm sure I missed somebody.
Well, we'll get there in a second. Right now, we got to say hi to Ape. Ape, how are you doing? Besides, typing like a mad
how's my
chimpanzee
lighting
or
look?
something.
I look good, don't I? I look good.
Right? You look real good.
You're making the show look good.
Thank you. One of the things I just want to do the quick thing here. We created a new channel called Coffee and Ham Radios, and we're going to use that for our collective live streams moving forward. Everybody's like, "What's taking off? What's taking off? What's the plane? Are you guys getting in a plane?" The new channel takeoff announcement is today. And if y'all were subscribed to Coffee and Ham Radios on Twitter, you would know that.
Or if you were on Toads.
Just saying. And I'll drop a link to Toads in the chat.
Toads.
Too much stuff. Doesn't make any sense. Marty, come over to my house. We'll have a build party. We'll knock out, I don't know, about 7 or 18 weeks worth of videos. Like this thing just showed up, and now I got to get a GMRS license too. But I'm looking at Ape, going, I don't know if I can get it before he does. That would be rude.
What do you have there? Is that the Radio Oddity 30 or whatever it's called?
The GM30.
GM30.
Oh, is that that's the one that Tom was telling us about?
It's the one that I won from Tom.
The fabled GM30.
You won it from Tom?
I won it from Tom. Yeah.
Oh wow. I had all ready to order and then never did.
Well, get on the stick before Ape and I get our videos out.
I don't even have the radio. I don't have a GMRS license. I got nothing.
Well, you've been working on that license for so long. You might
as well just give up. Fine. I'm not waiting for you anymore.
I keep trying to take the test. I keep failing the test.
I'm not waiting for you anymore.
I'm supposed to get on with Dude. He's supposed to show me how to find it.
I had a problem with my can. Did you see that?
I did. Can, Paul? Yeah, I figured with how many of those things you drink, you'd be a pro by now, man.
I was holding it to the side.
You had sideways drinking.
Very right.
Rosa just bought a new HT. What did Rosa get, Marty?
A new HT?
Okay, so Dude's not here tonight. I don't know. He's in his princess mode again. I don't know what's going on with him, but we need to do that shout out thing in the chat. So
he was getting spray tanned tonight, I think is what it was.
Oh, that's right. He's losing his tan because it's been so rainy there.
He hasn't gotten out as much, and so he said he was going to go get spray tan.
So who's going to do shout outs in the chat tonight?
You talk the fastest, Tio.
I do talk the fastest.
But I think Chuck. I think Chuck should do it. Though.
I will. I cannot do it. I'm telling you. I'd be worse than Ape at it.
Oh, she got a VX6R Yaesu.
Oh,
excellent.
Good Yaesu people there.
That's a nice little radio.
Is it? I don't even know which one that is.
It's
seen
the
it.
VX6R.
Doesn't it have 220? I think that one has 220 on it.
They're down in LA, so they probably have a 220. There's a lot of
Princesses on the Air, POTA.
stuff down there.
Yeah, Papa POTA would know all about Princesses on the Air.
So, what are we going to do
Precious.
this year? Are you doing it, T.O.? or
Yeah, I'll
Chuck
do
doing
it. I'll
or
do
whatever?
it. Yeah. I'll carry you boys once again.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. The QTH shout out. So drop your QTH in the chat, and T.O. will give you a shout out.
How do you want to do the QTH?
Any way
Put
you
in
want.
whatever, any way they want. I'm not going to be.
They're coming in. You better get started, son.
All right, we got Andy, we got Lionel, and then they're just kind of like they're just slowing down. Uranus, ham radio dude from Uranus. WECB 640, I see you in there from Cape Cod. VK2JNC from Australia. Roger from Spokane. Don Gibbs from Sweetwater, Alabama. Steve Eden from Lake of the Ozarks. Marty from Fullerton, California. Mike from Brookings, Oregon. We got Jason from Cape Cod also. Excellent. And then Philip Muth, I guess that's South Central Kansas. What do we got? Keith EL29. Kentucky Todd, South Central Kentucky. LATJN, it just moved again. FN22, VK Radio Ham from Australia. Australia's a big place, my friend. Is that VK Radio Ham? Is that Glenn? Richard, EM63. Mike, EN62. Chuck Schultz, Anniston, Alabama. Craig, DM13, WJ6F. Craig got himself a new 705 he's playing with. Trying to sell some more 705s.
Oh, Craig.
We got
Great.
David Davenport from South Carolina. We got TNCT. He's being a little sneaky with his location. He says EN54-ish. So that means he's like an EN53.
Ish.
Yeah. John Hummel Newell from Melfort, Saskatchewan. K5YVY from Mississippi. I understand that he has single-handedly brought the Delta variant back to Mississippi. So thank you, Joe. Tommy from Oxford. David from Camden, Alabama. Norin Rad from the Flat Earth. We got
That's right.
Mike Smith from Derby, UK. Covain from Tennessee. We got Don Izzo in the house from Poda World. Agoraphobic Adam from Middle Tennessee. What does agoraphobic mean anyway? What are you afraid of? Adam?
Afraid to go outside.
Ah, okay. Wild Cascadia Radio from Oregon.
Oregon.
World Online from Santo Domingo. Lee from EM93. Chuck from West Virginia. Oh, okay. So VK Radio Ham was Graham, not Glenn. I was close. It started with a G. And then there we go. Oh, no, got a couple more coming in. Richard, EM63 is Alabama, upstate New York. Oh, RN Electronics has a sale on the FT4XR dual band HT $69.95 today only, limit of 2. Get over there and get those things taken off of Roger's hands. Roger will be very happy for that.
Kevin probably works over there.
Yeah.
You know, an
Don't
inside
have to.
deal is an inside deal. I'm happy to hear it.
So the dude says he's at Oregon. I thought he was at Suntastic Spray Tan Salon, but again, I could be wrong.
What? Dudes, where?
Oregon.
Oh.
ORGAN, Oregon.
Well, folks, thank you for participating in the
Yeah.
QTH shout out. I'm apologizing for Tio's performance. It
Well,
wasn't bad.
first
It was-
time.
Yeah,
That
I
wasn't
mean,
bad. I mean,
yeah.
and I have to say that it was all mixed too. It wasn't like, Charlie Mike 88 like mine, or it was a little bit of
Inflection.
both there.
He had
Yeah.
some inflection in there.
So you had to think a little more.
I did.
Nobody
had to
does it
keep
like
changing
Dude,
it up.
though. I've seen other places try to do it like Dude, but nobody does.
No, he's got that on lock.
Always imitated, never beaten.
What else we got on the list? We want to talk about Are you in a position to pull up the new channel that we created?
I sure can be.
Yeah, I need to check it out.
I will drop a couple of links to it again in the chat.
I mean, it looks really good. It has absolutely zero content at this point. We made this a couple of hours ago. We were actually hoping to do the live stream from the new channel tonight, but YouTube's got this thing where they don't want to have you, like spamming the airwaves or something like that. So they don't trust us yet. We got to give them at least another 12 hours.
Well, explain it up. What's the concept here?
So the concept here, like we've gotten some feedback and we're always listening. And what we've heard is that it's really hard to find the show because it moves around all the time. And we were trying to be bros and move it around on different channels and help each other out. And now it's grown and we're leveling up. It's time for the new thing. And the new thing is that it's going to be on its own channel. And we're going to make sure that it stays there on Saturdays and Sundays, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, it definitely will. We've got 44 subscribers with no content. It's just gonna keep on growing, and it's gonna turn into the next big thing. And as Dude is saying, Coffee and Ham Radio's weekend mornings at 9 a.m. Central.
That's right.
And then Don says he can help. Thank you, Don. I'm sure he's talking to somebody else.
Yeah,
I think he's talking
I think
to
the
me.
long-term goal is for us to put all of our live streams on there, and then the Tuesday night playlist will be hosted there as well, so folks can find that, right?
It's at Ape's Finger. That will be the first prize we give away is when somebody views and figures out how to see this image. There's more to this image than just these knobs.
What
here.
I'll say is that's not my finger.
So that's one clue. No content until 100 subscribers. Okay, well, we got to get this channel to 100 subscribers by the weekend, folks.
Yeah, the goal is to
53. We're getting there.
Saturday. Chuck will be hosting on there, right? So we got to.
Oh, am I?
Yeah,
You are.
Thanks for letting me know.
Chuck.
Oh,
you're hosting on there on Saturday.
It's in the spreadsheet.
We're gonna have a talk with the producer. 55. I'm just gonna sit here and refresh for the whole rest of the show. You guys,
There you go.
keep talking amongst yourselves.
Yes.
56.
Oh,
let me take a
Don
look and see.
subscribed. Don is the first person that gets back on my Twitter. I have to thank him for that, and I still haven't figured it out yet. So he always likes and then sends it. I
Jim,
think.
thank you.
I'm going to come clean. I've had Twitter for about 5 years, and I'm still not sure how it works. Like, what is the difference between notifications and home? Because they list the same stuff.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
Like, I don't know, but I don't use it often. I should use it some more. Maybe somebody can put together a video on Twitter for hams.
That would be an interesting video.
That would be.
Izzo says he can help. I'm gonna call you right after the stream, son.
I have to go hit. I think K8MRD did a video on the Hammers app, and I used it this last week.
Excellent.
I have to agree. I like it a lot. After I kind of figured a few things out, I had looked at it once before. Now I need to figure out how to export everything, which I can probably figure out. But I'm waiting until my video goes out to actually post some stuff because I don't want to lose it by mistake.
Well, something else happened today. FEP Labs just shot me a message, and he's like, "Hey, are we still on for Saturday?" And I'm like, "What? Are we going on a date, bro? What are you talking about? Refresh my memory." And apparently, I offered up him coming on the show on Saturday after a few Miller Lights, and
I think it was
remember
like
you doing that.
18 pack. I think it was an 18 pack.
it could have been. So he's coming on Saturday. He's going to be the first guest on the first stream on the new channel. What we had to do, though, is we had to tell ICOM, Flex, and Ellicraft that we had to move them out because Jim was coming on, right? That's what happened.
Got to move them back. They were all lined up.
That's the kind of clout that Jim has around this place.
Yep. I mean, if Jim picks up the phone, we got to answer, right?
Mm-hmm. As long as he doesn't make me buy anything, it gets me in trouble. I've resisted so far. I don't have a scope. I don't have all that fancy stuff that Ape has. Actually,
Well,
I think TO has some stuff now too.
I do. Yep. I have succumbed to the addiction, but I have had some enablers as well.
somebody told me to borrow TO scope.
Oh, really?
I have a BK Precision scope that has been aboard a Navy ship for the last 175 years. So
I do have that fancy noise generator, whatever it is, signal generator, but I don't have a clue how it works.
I picked
You
up an
did send me
RF
a-
You
bridge.
had an impedance.
Or maybe that's what it is. Something like that.
I
It's really
sent you
cool
a
looking.
video of a guy using
I know you did. It was a different one though, so
Yeah, I thought it was the same one.
it was close.
Well, we got a giveaway. Are we doing that now? Or are we doing it later?
Oh, we can do that now for sure. Let me.
Yeah, we're gonna give away some shirts and cups. I think from Yasu. John hooked us up with some and
Is it a shirt in a cup or a hat in a cup?
hat. Did I say shirt? It's a
I'm
hat.
I'm not trying to correct you publicly, but I thought it was a hat and a cup.
A hat and a cup. Coffee cup. So
That says a Yesu.
All right. So you got a picture of that or anything, or how's
I
that
don't.
work?
I don't.
We're just
I
going
don't even
to
know what hat it
imagine.
is. I'm
Right, just
imagining
imagine
the
the
hat is
coolest-
blue.
The coolest one you can.
All right. Dude's already bribing the panel here.
I know. Look at that guy.
And Mike, no comment. All right, what are we doing? We're giving away one at a time?
I think we're just going to do a hat and a cup giveaway. Whoever wins gets them both.
Gets them both. All right.
But they have to join Toads and post a picture of them drinking out of the cup.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so the key word is going to be both.
There you go.
Just like that.
Type
Because
it in
I'm
the chat.
real. I'm super creative, guys. This is me on my best day right here.
And it is case sensitive, folk. There it goes. They're coming in. They're coming in.
Not K. Case. Case. He said.
What I say?
It sounded like K, but
It's fine. Boy, you two are
Must
just
be a
at
problem with
each
my
other
microphone.
tonight. All right,
It must
watch
be my
this.
microphone.
I'm gonna have to separate you two. There. All right. Richard says,
man.
K? Richard, we're giving away a Yezu hat and a Yezu cup. And if you put the word both in the chat, you will get an entry. We're up to 51 entries right now. We got 69 viewers, so we're pretty
I did-
close.
I
It's
did
more
see
of
the
a mug.
cup. It's pretty a mug. Yes, it's a very nice mug. It looked really nice. I think
Ooh,
it's
a new
wasn't it
member.
black?
Thanks, Graham.
How about that?
There you go. I guess I got to start that one of these days.
And Liberty Cave is correct. Hit that like. Help
Hit
us
that
out.
like button. So what are we doing on drawing number? What number are we looking for? We got 55 out of 65. So we've got almost everybody watching has entered in.
Well, I don't know. It's you're streaming. You're the host. It's your call, right?
56. We lost a viewer and we gained an entry. Perfect. Lee says his mug is not too good looking. I don't know.
Who's his mug? Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is the new mug.
All right, 56. We're going to draw. And
Fire
I'm clicking
away.
the wrong button. 57. Somebody snuck in there. Draw.
Come on, ape. Come on, ape.
I'd say that was.
Oh, I didn't
kinda-
even enter.
Oh man, that's why it was so low.
Covain. Keith. Rosa.
Again? How many has she won now? Congratulations, Rosa.
She wins a lot of our stuff. I'm
She's
starting
like
to think it's
my
fixed.
wife. I got to get my wife to put in because she does that too. She pays for our trips usually when we go to Reno.
And you know, it's funny. Rosa doesn't even like
Congratulations.
Yezu radios,
Oh no, she's only got like 20 of them.
right?
Right.
She just got a 3000 FTDX 3000.
It must have
Excellent.
been used, right? They're discontinued. They have been for a while.
She
right?
she picked it. She's had it for a while though. I think she picked one up while they were still for sale. You can still buy them new. They're just more than I paid for mine when I bought mine when it was fairly new. I mean, out.
All right.
Hit that refresh on that. Are we still
What we got?
56?
68. Excellent.
Hot diggity dog.
Wow.
What do we
dog,
get at
hot
100? That means we can stream from the cell phone or something?
Something like that. We can already stream from the cell phone anyway. There's ways, man. There are ways to
You
make
can-
it
36
you can game
Jesus.
it. You can game it.
Marty says she has 36 Jesus.
36 Yezus. So she probably has 36 Yezu hats too.
Oh, she
That
bought
could
her.
be the case.
I like my 3000. That's like I couldn't get rid of it to buy a 10, but
Well,
Can't
Dave
just-
Kassler has one. He loves it. He says it's the best radio he's had.
Kastler, yeah.
He
I
does.
thought he went to a 7300.
He bought a 7300 for the reference station. I believe his main rig
Oh.
is, I guess you can tell I'm a fanboys of 3000. And then he also speaks highly of the Ten-Tech Jupiter.
That is a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
radio.
Yeah, it is. The older radio.
All right, so
One
we
of the
got a
Toads
couple
just
of,
got one.
one of the Toads got one. Well,
Yeah, one of the
Rose is
Toads
a
got
Toad, right?
I want to say it was one of the Dons, but I could be wrong. Somebody just
Got a
Jupiter.
Ten-Tech?
Yeah, Ten-Tech Jupiter. Yep.
So I don't see Don in here. What is it? S5, SK5.
N5
Sorry, I
SKT.
Yeah, that's the one.
Don
That's
Weeks.
that guy. That guy.
But I should have a Hermes Light 2 showing up in about a week.
Oh, really?
Liberty says 36 Jesus is more than HRO has in stock.
It's probably true.
If more than they have 991As, that's for sure. Those things are like flying off the shelves. I actually got an email from Liberty Cave. I sent you something back. I may not be around, but
Adam
he wants to do
showed up.
some. He wants to do some. Adam Dennis wants to do some 2 meter and 6 meter. I think he was. I don't know which contest he was talking about. I think it's the 10 and higher contest.
Somebody was posting some 2 meter stuff, 2 meter SSB stuff in, I should say 2 meter FT8 in Toads today, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yeah.
right? That's a true statement.
They were getting
So,
most of Northeast U.S., which was really good.
Oh wow. Derek just did 320 miles from Mount Diablo up into Oregon. He did FM and sideband.
That's pretty good for FM, right?
Yeah, he was running a little bit of power. He's got a little amp. I've got an amp too. I could take out and try.
But TNC is the no code tech. He is very insightful.
There is no arguing with that statement.
Which statement? I
The
missed
Taco
it,
Cat
sorry.
spelled backwards is Taco Cat.
Oh. It is. So
we got some exciting news. There is an opportunity this weekend for people to get Hawaii, right? If that's on your worked all state lists. The Hawaii QSO party, and I think it's Hawaii is how they say that.
That's what we should have done. We should have said, put down that you've worked Hawaii in the chat if you want to shout out, and it would have been really easy for me.
So put down Hawaii in the chat if you've worked Hawaii. But this is the promoting HF operation from the unique Hawaii destination in the Pacific, right? Now that ain't no thing for Chuck to work Hawaii.
I work off the
Awards.
back of my antenna on that.
We don't know the rules or anything like that, but we know that there is a contest this weekend where Hawaii folks will be working, so it might be a good opportunity for you.
I've actually worked them QRP from the bay on the old Elecraft. That radio
here we
gets
go.
out though.
Look at rule number 4, just for everybody. Digital
Digital
mode
modes.
include all digital modes.
Excellent. I'm going to win it on PSK 31.
I didn't see Pactor listed in that digital mode, but whatever.
Which is it? All the bands?
No, it is 10, 15, 20, 40, 80, and 160.
No work bands because it's a contest, right?
Right.
15, 20.
Spotting networks is permitted and encouraged.
These and any other digital modes can be used. So they're really just like any digital mode you want is fine by me.
They got Domino. I hadn't even never heard of no Domino.
They don't have it though. They do have Olivia. Good.
They got Hell, FM Hell, Hell 80. What the hell is Hell?
Exactly. I believe that's the one that is kind of like mimicking a fax machine.
Never heard of those.
It comes across as a black and white image. Hellschreiber.
Well, it looks to me like they want participants, so they're going to just open that door, the barn door wide open.
Take anything, huh?
No 2 meter.
What was it? It was 48 hours, huh?
Ooh, Don says he's not feeling well. He says he's watching on the TV, still sick. Hope you feel better, Don.
Yeah, I feel better. So what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to just make as many Hawaii contacts as we can? Are we trying to work all counties?
I don't even know if Hawaii's got counties.
I don't think they have
know.
enough hams that would matter. Was there like 6 hams in Hawaii?
I thought you
Oh,
read
there's a lot
the
of hams in
instructions.
Hawaii.
I thought you read the instructions. Look, SSB is 2 points. CW
I'm
is
just
3.
looking.
So digital is more points than SSB. Did you see that?
Well, I'll tell you how I'm going to be working this contest.
Yeah, I just don't get that.
14 Hawaii districts plus U.S. states, including D.C., plus Canadian provinces, plus DXCC entities, once only, not per band.
As for the multipliers, I don't like the idea of multipliers, to be honest with you.
No?
Well, that's how Mike wins FT8 off every week.
Yeah.
Well, he gets multipliers for mode and power. He doesn't get multipliers for, like, Isn't this one like location-based multipliers? What did they say?
List of multipliers here. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't really say.
It doesn't? That's
See,
weird.
that's the thing. Some of these contests are so dang on confusing. You never figure it out. You know what I mean?
So the different islands are in different colors.
Well,
All right, let's see Kauai.
Jim says multipliers are fake, and I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the multipliers.
Dennis says a smoking ape shirt is a multiplier.
It is.
That's dB gain. That's not multiplier.
Yeah, it's like saying the
Right.
Yalgi. A Yalgi's a multiplier.
Mahalo. Yeah, so it's actually fairly easy to win most QSO parties if you're not in the state because it's a whole different category. It's kind of like entering the Brazilian salsa competition at age 90. There's no other 90-year-old participants, so you automatically win. So this one you might get the advantage for actually being on Hawaii and making contacts as opposed to being on the mainland, just because you're only competing with like 6 other people. But if you need
You mean
Hawaii in your
salsa?
log,
You mean salsa like the condiment or like the dance?
it's also like the dance. I mean,
I should set up the. I should set the Moxon up and run QRP into Hawaii. I wonder
There he
where
is.
they say QRP is.
What are we at? We are 26 minutes into the show, and Chuck has mentioned Moxon. I was hoping we could hold out a little longer.
Oh, just don't be jealous, man.
Oh, I am jealous. I want better antennas.
Make it. It's easy to make.
Awards. Yeah, I'll put that on my to-do list.
That's a good video, let me tell you.
What is that award? A tongue depressor?
Yes,
And it
because
says it's
Hawaii is
sponsored by
known.
ICOM.
It is sponsored by ICOM. Hawaii is known for its tongue depressors. So that is the international symbol of Hawaii right there, the tongue depressor.
So they got the award is from the 2018 QSO party, and then the trophy is from the 2017.
And so does working bow count. No,
That's
it
the
actually
world's
doesn't.
smallest surfboard, I think.
That's from that he's the Lion Hawaiian.
He is the Lion Hawaiian. I told him not to show his face tonight because we'd have some argument in the chat, and we don't need that. That flag though,
I'm gonna have to look that up.
the Hawaiian flag makes it look like they're having an identity crisis.
FEP Labs is saying he got the package intact, or he got the intact package. What does that mean? Did he get the pizzas? Didn't
He got the
send him some
pizzas. Yeah.
All right. I might have to have dude send me some of that Chicago deep dish pizza. I've been thinking about that. You can't get that out here in Nebraska.
It's hard.
The pizza? I thought it was doughy.
No, I mean it's hard to get.
Oh,
Chicago
okay,
pizza in Nebraska. I was
got
agreeing with you.
Okay, I was confused.
Oh, look at you see the T-shirts they're selling.
Pull them back up. I want to see the T-shirts.
All right, where's the t-shirts at, Chuck?
I've been to Hawaii a time or two.
I'm going pretty soon. Well, maybe.
Are you going to take your 705?
Yeah, I'll probably take my 705. Oh, we're supposed to tell anybody about that.
Chuck's got 3 of them already.
Oh, there's a trailer too.
Where the
No,
T-shirts at, son? You got me sitting here all waiting all day.
It says under T-shirts.
Under
It says
t-shirts.
We have T-shirts under T-shirts. I'm on a different site. Oh, it looks like the same site. Oh, mine looks different because
there it is.
It's shrunk down.
Go ahead and blow it up. I can't read that.
That's a saucy looking t-shirt. I can't blow it up. Let's try
I like that
this.
T-shirt. Actually, how much is that?
Really?
Really?
No, I meant really with the site.
What is that? A British flag they got over there?
$27.
That's what I was saying. Their flag is like they're kind of confused. So it's the Union Jack, and then it's on a white, red, and blue striped field.
Maybe that's
So
their
that's-
state flag.
That's it's the state flag of Hawaii. That's the pocket there, and then that's the back is the map. And it's the map of the multipliers.
They had a pocket. They had pockets. Why do they do that?
It had a pocket? Let's go back and look at the pocket.
Oh no, it didn't have a pocket.
No,
He just
no
said the
pocket.
pocket. He
It's
was
in the
talking
pocket
about where
area.
it is. Yeah.
They call that a frocket. Is that area? Is what they call that. I know I might be making that up.
All right, so there's the T-shirt. Only the one T-shirt. How much are their T-shirts? $25 each.
Ooh, look at that for the 27 for XXL.
Up to XL.
Well, there's more material there, so they should.
Well, I tell you what,
more.
you can get a Coffee and Ham Radios T-shirt for $22.50 on the Discord.
And that's shipping included too for CONUS.
You should pull up that picture of the chief.
Picture of the I should. Hang on.
And you can tell the chief means business by the way he wears his hat.
Yeah.
Chief.
And the way he walks. Let me get into Toads. Let's get into Ham Radio. Coffee and Ham Radio. There's a picture of the chief. Open that up. Copy that. Copy that. Look at this. I'm just like narrating everything.
That's what I do.
I got a 10 meter.
Talk myself through it.
Wonder if anybody will be on 10. I should just work it from my house. Just run 5 watts.
And point to Moxon.
There you go. There's the chief wearing the shirt.
Whoa.
So this shirt is available on the Toads Discord, and we're working on getting some larger sizes for some of the larger size requests that we've had out there. But it's a pretty snazzy looking shirt right there.
Sure enough.
Next thing you know, he's going to ask me to bring it up on Twitter to see who wore it better.
I don't even have one of those shirts. I was actually talking to Dude about it the other day.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
I said I was going to buy a shirt the other day, and I just never told him to set it aside. Maybe out now.
You better hurry up. They're moving fast.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole
All right,
lot.
who wore it better? Bill or Meg?
Meg. I have to say.
Yeah, I think I would agree, but I think that Meg needs that hat, though, right? I mean, that hat completes the package.
Do we still have it? Yeah. Saratoga.
The USS Saratoga.
The Saratoga. My dad was on the Coral Sea. The second version. The last version,
Well,
actually.
it looks like Meg is winning. Post who you think won in the chat.
I didn't hear anybody who's worked Hawaii post in the chat. Did I miss that?
Maybe chat's broken. I don't know.
Because it couldn't be that nobody's won. Nobody's worked Hawaii.
I have. Easily.
Well, Chuck, that's he gets up first thing he does in the morning is work Hawaii.
There's a actual net every
Chris.
morning on 20, and one of the guys that runs the net, or is one of the guys. He's lives by TO someplace.
That's awesome, Richard. Richard says he's as tall as KC5HWB and as wide as TO. I'm not very wide, and Jason's not very tall, so.
Man, did you guys see that picture of the two Jasons and Kyle
Thank you
standing
very
next to Good Game?
Yeah, I know that was kind of weird.
I'm not sure they made it halfway up them.
Good Game's like a Bigfoot, though.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
he's what is he 6'5"?
at least.
I didn't ask him, but he's like a shaved down Bigfoot.
10, 12, 14, 17, 20, 30, and 40.
Well, he ain't going to be
From
doing that
one
anytime
island to
soon
another.
with his current antenna situation.
Yeah, he was told to take his antenna down.
It fell down, is what I thought. And he
Who's
went
that?
him back up there to fix it. Santiago.
Santiago.
Really? They wouldn't let him fix it?
His building was purchased by a new person.
Oh, my wife
Not
went through
ham
that.
friendly. Hey, Chris.
Oh, we're going to keep everything the same. We're not going to change anything. The rent's not going to go up. Right.
The first thing that happens is the rent goes up.
Exactly.
You got to pay that mortgage down, man.
Digital analog ham. Chris. I couldn't hear him the other day. He was trying to, what was he trying to get us on? Was it,
He's always working up some kind
band.
of scheme.
I forget what band it was.
If you haven't, check his channel out. He's really clever, is the way I would say that.
A really cool new intro. Although I liked his old intro where their guy was talking about him I forget how it went, but
Right, the guy's like, he's a smart fella, but he don't know shit.
something like that.
Hey,
Oh.
If he was saying something like that. But I'd like that intro too.
I told him he's got to bring it back for a couple of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So we did some other investigative reporting and found out
Digi contest.
the Worldwide DigiDX contest is this weekend. So for all the
Christiana, I
FT8
said thank you. I
offers,
don't know if you heard me or not because we were talking. It went by real fast, but thank you very much. Hope you are recovering nicely.
But this is for all the FT8 offers, right?
Worldwide DigiDX contest.
And it says it's by the Slovenia Club.
Contest choice WSJTX 2.2.2 time synchronization, work split, spread out. Nice. There's a lot of good stuff on here. You should read up on this if you want to win FT8 off too.
Look at that SO2R. Go and explain that.
Yeah, so SO2R is single operator 2 radio, and we had somebody try and attempt that last week and also be on the FT8 off stream. And it's already hard enough to try and be in the contest while being on the stream, and then trying to add a second radio to that was pretty interesting. So
Well, some certain somebody in here might be ordering some bandpass filters.
Some certain somebody.
And they would be able to do single operator 2 radios from their QTH. Those things are expensive, though. I was looking at
it's
one
not
today. It was
me.
$200. See you, Lino. But what do the rules say for this thing?
the rules. Let's click on the rules. The objective for amateurs around the world to contact as many other amateurs in as many Maidenhead grid fields as possible using the FT4 and FT8 modes. So you're probably going to want to use something like Grid Tracker for this thing. Bands, 6 bands only. 160, 80, 40, 20. What is that, 12 and 10? 21 and 28?
See, are these the right frequencies, or is these the European frequencies? Like, what exactly am I looking at here?
So these are FT4 frequencies. And these are
FT8 ones
FT8.
They don't look right.
No, they don't. But that's okay, because that means that you're trying to work contesters. You're not trying to interfere with normal FT8 traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
JA sub bands on 80 and 40s. If you want to work Japan, this will be a good time to do it. I have seen that the Japanese have some very interesting tactics that they use. They start off with, I don't know, what is it, volley number 2 or whatever. They start off by telling you your signal report, not just answering the QSO in the normal FT8 fashion. So they knock off 15 seconds of the contest exchange.
Hey, G, I'm sorry for interrupting. I think Jim is smart mouthing in the chat. He says that's not the regular freaks. Who you calling a freak? Oh, he's talking about the frequencies.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Usually he's talking about us, but not this time.
Was that your tactical
High power.
Yorkie barking, or was that Chuck's
That was
dog?
mine. That was my tactical
That
Chihuahua.
was the attack Chihuahua.
The attack Chihuahua. You should have seen him one day, man. This guy was walking 2 labs, and he was sticking and moving. He was going in and out, and the lab's just like, what is this dog doing? They couldn't
He was
figure
like
him
Sonny Liston in there.
So they've got a high power section. This is going to make some people on QRZ angry because they don't understand the difference between high power and weak signal.
When they got a low power, it can't exceed 100 watts.
And then QRP.
Here's what really chaps my ass. When they talk about exceeding 100 watts, are they talking peak envelope power or effective radiated power?
It's
Like,
the
I
power
would
out
just-
of your radio. What's your radio set at? Come
Total
on. now.
output power. Because that's not ambiguous at all.
Well, top, I never heard of that one. The test has peak envelope and effective radiated.
Where was this contest at?
Your
Can they do 1500 watts over there? I guess some places can, huh?
I don't know.
Wherever it's legal.
Slovenia. So maybe the rules are different over there.
Yeah.
Self-spotting is not permitted. Did you see that?
Uh-oh.
Well, aren't you
It was for the Hawaii party.
You're kind of asking to be
Yeah,
self-spotted
they
just
asked
by
you
being
to,
on
didn't they?
FT8.
Technically, you are self-spotting.
Hey, if you guys got any videos, Frank needs them.
For what?
I don't know. Is he in
Frank?
here?
See, you're trying to be all distracting.
He can get any video he wants off of my OnlyHams.
That's
As
right.
long as he's a paying member. it's fine.
FT4. Only FT4 and FT8 are permitted.
These guys got a lot of rules.
Yeah, they do. I don't like rules.
I don't either.
It just that way you know what you need to break. Unsportsmanlike
Disciplinary
conduct.
actions. Look at this. They got disciplinary actions. Ham shamed. You will be ham shamed.
Sunday.
Were they going to send you a bill or what?
Doesn't say anything about ham cord, so we're safe there.
Yeah. Duplicate contacts are removed.
They reserve the right to
No
change the
penalty for that,
category
though.
of any entry based on its examination of the log.
Too many rules. I'm not doing that one.
I'm out.
Did you guys ever notice, though, at a ARRL contest, like Czechoslovakia, Russia, they're all over the bands. All over. I gotta beam towards Alaska for Russia,
What are you just going to go over the top?
I guess. I like to go long path and make it harder, though. You know, just
Well, that's what you do, right?
right. Make it more fair.
All right, we got some hurricane news to talk about.
Uh-oh.
Grace and Henry keep amateur radio weather spotters busy. The ARRL has been pretty busy talking about it too, which is good. Things got
It's
busy
cane. It's cane season.
and fast.
Cane.
Now, they say that Henry is how they say that.
Okay.
I thought Henry was Ohnery.
The Baltimore
Like
spelling.
Like you being Henry. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I
that's how
didn't
I know
know-
how to spell it.
But what is that? That looks like Henry to me.
Henry.
Like a European Hank.
Exactly. So did you read this story before you sent it over, Abe?
I did.
Give
It's,
us
it's
the-
a long story.
Give us the TLDR, my friend.
Well, I mean, they were splaining up about the hurricanes, and then they were splaining up about some of the work that they've done. And they were saying that a lot of the storm spotters or weather networks have been working overtime. And then if you go to, so that Henry has moved off the coast of New England, I think is where it was getting everybody. Izzo was up there getting all rinsed off.
Again.
Henri.
He must have bought
And then-
another radio.
Yeah, he probably did.
Oh,
just
did
for-
he just got a 705.
Brian says Grace and Henry sounds like a British sitcom.
Henri.
That's funny. But if you pull up that hwn.org, I think is what it is, the Hurricane Network.
The Hurricane WatchNet, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. And then scroll down. They say we got 3 more coming in. Well, it looks like one's doing a U-turn over there.
Yeah, those things can turn on a dime, man.
But that one down in the lower left might go over there and give Ham Radio 2.0 a good rinsing.
Yeah. Looks like it's headed right at him.
Didn't he get that
Oh,
one
left.
last year? Is Galveston place?
I don't remember.
There used to be a time when they thought that hurricanes couldn't hit Galveston.
Typical Texans thinking that. But yes, and they're saying there's 3 of them in there, but that one looks like it's doing a U-turn out. But they're saying that we've gotten more hurricanes in the past whatever than we've gotten in the past whatever. I don't exactly know what that means, but oh my gosh, Marty, come on, son. You see the way he spelled y'all?
You
Go
all.
pull.
You owl.
Somebody gonna have to go to ham court.
Wow, that's worse than me.
That's a Flatlander spelling right there.
He's in, I don't know, he's got a lot of hills by him. He's not in Texas, you know.
Maybe that's the Californian spelling then.
So the Hurricane WatchNet, they were getting interfered with on the Cuban jamming, weren't they?
Indeed, they were.
I think they were, yeah.
Where are their frequencies?
Well, the frequencies that they had set aside for Henri included 7.150, which was one of the main jamming frequencies from the Cubans.
What is the, like, wouldn't that be one of the bigger things you'd want to put on the website is the frequency that they use?
Well, they posted whatever frequencies they're active on the front page.
Home.
Scroll down. They're not active right now, though.
Click here for our plans. The net is not active at this time. So you have to have a hurricane and internet access, and then you can get on here, and then you can see what the frequency is.
Well, I mean, if you want to be technical about it.
Net activation plans. There it is.
Somebody's getting a phone call.
Yeah, I got
14325.
Spam call says.
14325 by day, 7268 by night.
Well, you know what? That might be their frequencies. It was the league that was asking to keep the other ones open.
Yeah.
And then they say tune into 14300 for the latest information when the Hurricane WatchNet is not active. And 14300 is the Maritime Mobile Net.
Right. That everybody calls on. That's a good way to make a contact is call CQ while you're on POTA on 14300.
Yeah, they'll come right back.
And be like, can I get your park location?
Tim said that was probably the Toyota dealership for my warranty on my 4Runner, I think.
Yeah, I bet that warranty's expired, hasn't it, Chuck?
Oh, yeah. I don't have a warranty on any vehicle. Well, my wife's vehicle, maybe.
I don't believe in
she's got the new
warranties.
stuff.
That's how they get you.
Well, it only came with it, so that's the only reason it hasn't.
There was a few weeks where I was getting like 3 calls a day to extend the warranty on my Jeep.
Oh, I get that one all the time, but I don't have any
I
warranties.
tell them every time, I'm like, I don't have that Jeep. I sold it.
Yeah,
I got them stuck the other day. I asked them to take me off their call list, and then she just was in there like in absolute silence.
Well, I started asking them uncomfortable questions.
Did you?
I'm like, what are you wearing right now?
Khakis and a polo shirt.
Khakis. Yeah. So I had a gal call me one time, and I said, "Hey, you know what? I got this off of Seinfeld. I go, hey, I'm eating dinner right now. Give me your home phone number. I'll call you back when I get done." And the gal goes, "Why do you want my home phone number?" I go, "Well, you're calling me at dinner time, so I figured I'd call you back at dinner time too."
Well, I like to tell them.
And then it was click.
I like to tell them that I'm really, really interested. And it sounds like a fantastic opportunity for me, but I need them to hold on for 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I'll make them hold like 5 minutes, come back and be like, hey, just one more minute.
Just a minute. I got one more thing to do. We get this radio station that does the calls to the telemarketers. And it's got this old man voice and stuff, and no telling what he's going to say to him. Pretty funny.
Well, the other one I get a lot is the Fraternal Order of the Police. And we donate to our local fire department. Not that we don't want to donate to the police, but so I was telling us I've already given. Our fire department has the pancake breakfast once a month.
Oh, that's nice.
But they haven't lately because of the COVID, but
right. We used to do that.
Pancake breakfast is pretty dang on good.
It slaps.
Yeah.
So up here, we got a smelt fry. That's our fire department's fundraiser. You ever had smelt before?
I have had
Isn't that a bottom-dwelling fish?
It's a little teeny tiny sardine-like fish. It's a smelt.
The sardine one.
With I got a soft mouth, right? I mean, it's a soft mouth fish, right?
And it comes in like French fries. And that's how you eat them, no white sauce.
No white sauce.
But they the pancake breakfast is the way to go, though. I mean, you go up there and get your flapjacks, your bacon, your sausage. They said that they had a spaghetti one, and sometimes they'll have a spaghetti dinner too.
Ron, you must be in the IT field, getting all those recruiters from India.
I was watching some reviews on motorcycles, like European motorcycles, and India does a lot of those, and some good reviews. But I catch about every third word, even though it is English.
Mud hen spaghetti at the Lake Earl Grange.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need to know more about what mud hen spaghetti is.
And I want to learn about the Lake Earl Grange.
Well, the Grange is
Mud
like an
hen's that-
agricultural facility. It's a building.
Isn't a mud hen like a kind of those little black ducks that run around the side of the thing nobody shoots?
Could be.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Marty was saying that they called and wanted to give him cash offer on his house, and he lives in an apartment. So when they call me and they tell me that they've got a loan, I'm like, perfect, because I need money right now. How soon can I get it? And then they start trying to tell you when you can get it, and I'm like, well, what do I need to give you? And they start asking for ID, and I say, well, I don't really have that.
That's why I need money.
River, what can we do to make this work?
Mud hen's good eating, Marty says. Oh,
It's called a
see, I was
coop,
right.
Chuck.
Yep. I
What
was
is
right.
it?
It says you can get 25 a day. It's
Type
those
of
little
bird.
black. It's a coot. That's what I've called it before. But I think mud hen's the same thing. They're just it's the little black ones that are always on the ponds and stuff.
I'm kind of afraid to do this, but I'm gonna do an image
They don't even
search.
fly.
Yeah, don't pull that
Oh,
browser
man.
up while you do.
Yeah,
mud
I
hens.
wouldn't. But do mud hen. Don't do the other one.
Oh, that's pretty safe.
Yep, there it is.
Look at these chicks.
And y'all eat that thing?
I don't. I've never had one.
What a great name for an animal, mud hen. I bet it's real proud. Here we go. There's some
Oh, so
Some
you need to
mud
do a
hen.
recipe search.
from Oprah. You know it's gonna be good.
That says Opa.
Oh,
You ever had any?
okay.
You ever had any duck, Abe?
I love duck.
Yeah, you got
I
to
like
cook
that
it. I didn't.
Chinese turkey is what they
Oh,
call
that looks
it.
good too. Mud hen bars.
It's got to look like a piece of red meat, man. Like rare.
Yeah, no, duck is good eating. But
If
that
you
doesn't
cook
look
it-
like
if
a
you-
duck to me. That doesn't have a bill. That's got a beak, right? Pull it back
Look up wood duck. Wood
just
ducks
put
are
it
pretty
away.
cool looking. Wow, wood duck. Those are really cool. You don't see too many of those. I think you can only get one of those a day. Boop, boom. Got to cook duck hot. Yep. Yeah, you sear it.
That's not much of a beak.
My buddy eats those Canadian geese, them greasy ass, dirty birds.
You're
Look, what
in
are you
rare
doing?
form
He-
today.
But
man.
you don't get the ones down at the pond, man. You get the ones that are
Well,
flying.
he's got a pond in his backyard, so he goes out there and unloads on them. And I'm like,
Oh man.
he keeps a deep freeze full of that stuff. And I'm like, man, that they said they go in sewers and stuff.
We have a lot of ducks out in the bay here, but they're, from what I've heard, sometimes they're kind of nasty tasting because if they've been in the
carp.
bay too long.
Mike is right.
Sky carp.
For the Canadian geese, they're filthy, I tell you.
Sky carp. We have these things here, and they're called we call them the ribeye in the sky. They're sandhill cranes. Like you're saying, it's just red meat.
Really?
It's good eating though.
I'm waiting to find out.
Is there a limit on cranes?
I have no idea whether there's even a season on cranes.
Yeah.
All this talk's making me hungry.
I got
know,
one
right?
that's always down here in the creek next to my house. I don't know if it's the same kind or not. We've
These things
got
are
a.
huge.
Have you ever seen sturgeon? Yeah, right there, sturgeon. They're not red. It's not red meat though.
The sturgeon don't have a bone in them. There's all cartilage, right? It's a cartilage
Yeah,
fish.
yeah, really good eating fish. I never seen one with red meat though.
He's calling them the red meat of the ocean. I'm with you. Sturgeon's not red though.
Sturgeon is real. I mean, we have a lot of sturgeon right here by where I live.
Better not
I've,
shoot a
I've
crane.
never caught one, but
Very illegal.
my buddies have.
But a sturgeon is where they get the caviar from, right?
Yeah. They're prehistoric. There's a ton of rules on sturgeon now. They can't be too small, can't be too big. There's like a 5 or 6 inch in our area size that you can keep. I watch the guys. What's really funny is watch the guys in the kayaks go out and catch them because they can be 6-8 feet long. You know, they just
They're-
pull those
they're hard
kayaks
to
all over the
peel.
place.
They're hard to peel,
Peel?
though, right?
I don't know. We just section them up, man. Swordfish. I've had swordfish before.
Swordfish is good.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
Well,
you
I
don't
mean,
like anything
Nebraska
tonight.
swordfish not good at all. I can guarantee any swordfish you get out of Nebraska is not going to be good.
Yeah, I mean, like I'd eat like tuna steak or like a
Shark.
a wahoo, dolphin,
You can't eat dolphin.
salmon, any of that kind of stuff. But I don't know about swordfish. It's kind of oily, right?
Swordfish?
Yeah.
I caught a really nice tuna down in Baja one time. It's weird how you fish. For down in Baja, you got in these little, I forget what they call those boats, little wooden boats, and you go out and you look for, like, it looks like the water's boiling, and you just throw your bait in there, hook them, and quite the little fight.
WE6 is saying bluefish is oily, and it is. Bluefish is
Bluefish.
super oily.
Hobo is asking if there's a 2 meter, 70 centimeter GD90. I do not
What
know
do
the
you mean
answer to that.
GD?
I don't
Isn't
know
that
what
like
a
a-
GD90 is.
HT model name or something?
More info.
I know there's a
Not that I know of.
GD77.
Who makes that?
Isn't that Radiodity that makes that one?
Radiodity makes a GD77.
Oh. There you go.
Rainbow trout is what Plasma Storm's saying. And I like a good, nice piece of rainbow trout, but that's a freshwater fish. That ain't a saltwater fish.
Well, that would have been interesting. McDonald's used to use shark in
You
their
can get
filet of
sea
fish
trout
sandwich.
too. You can get trout from the sea also.
I heard that McDonald's used to use kangaroo in the filet of fish sandwich, but I don't.
That was when they were really good. We used to work until midnight, and me and the guy that I worked with, we'd go and get a fillet of fish at night from Jack in the Box, and then go out, looking around.
I'm sure.
Well, it was Friday and Saturday night, so that was a good night to work late.
All right, let's see how we're doing on subscribers. 71. And then we do the refresh magic. 51. It went the wrong direction.
Whoa. Did you hit the back button or the refresh?
I hit the wrong direction.
How do we go from 71 to 51?
I don't know.
I don't know. And he keeps. That's all I can hit is 51.
Do the shift reload.
They
Hard
probably
reload.
they probably saw the scamming going on and
Took him
corrected it.
away. Yeah, corrected it.
Lord love a
Okay,
duck.
all right.
Everybody
We're not looking at
unsubscribed
that
to all
anymore.
those fish.
Steve
fish
likes
talk.
crappies, little crappies.
I tell you what, though, a little bit of sunfish is what we call them, like a bluegill and
Bluegill.
pumpkin seed and all that kind of stuff. That's good eating.
Did you guys ever do catfish?
I love catfish.
So my uncle had a really nice house. Well, nice property. The house was so on a lake in Oklahoma, and we used to pull out and we'd cut bamboo poles, stick them in the mud, and put a big old yellow. He used to say yeller grasshopper on it that was dead. They'd catch them when they had all the infest of them,
Well,
Man, we go out and run those things at night. Every once in a while, you got a water moccasin. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, you don't want to fool with that. But like I like eating catfish. So I was going to the fish guy, and I told the old lady, I said, I'm gonna go up there and get some catfish. And she's like, you better not. I don't want to eat that. Okay. So I go up there and I come back.
More
and
for me.
I bought the catfish, but I told her, I said, this is tilapia.
Tilapia, yeah.
It's
Did you
supposed
eat
to have
that?
yeah, I was like, it's supposed to have a very delicate flavor.
Yeah, corn fed like everything else.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh my gosh, this tilapia is so good. We should have it once a week. It's fantastic. And then I said, that's the catfish. That's the channel cat.
And did she? Was it a blue channel?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
gets
those
mad
blue
at me when I
channels.
do that stuff, but
Well, Steve's asking about mud bugging.
I don't even know what a mud bug is.
Coffee and
Isn't that?
hamburgers,
Oh, that was a
fish.
jug. I was thinking jug, a mud jug. That's something different.
What's mud
Dennis,
bugging?
coffee and hamburgers.
Crawfish,
and
isn't
fish.
it?
No,
don't know.
Cascadia. No, she couldn't. Oh, crawfish.
Yeah.
I like it. I like those. I like eating those.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's telling us now. Little mini lobsters, right?
All right, we got one more subscriber. We're back up to 52. Whew.
What happened? We was at 71, and then I'm going
know.
to check. Hold on a second here.
So, Dennis, have you ever been out in the not too far from Dennis? There's some good crawfish places out there in the Delta.
What do you mean
kinda
the
like-
Delta? He's in California.
I know we have the Delta, Sacramento, all the Sacramento River runs into
It
the
looks like I'm
Delta,
going to
I
get
think.
taken to ham court for not knowing what a mud bug is. We call them crawdads out here. That's all I know is we call them crawdads, not crawfish or
Crawdads.
crayfish. Crawdads.
Crawdaddy. All right, folks, we've reached the end of our hour here. What's coming up next for everybody? Abe, you're working on a video, aren't you?
I posted a video today on this piece,
Peace. Yeah.
this thing. So you might want to check that out. You might not want to. I got that, and then actually I'm doing a flashlight video next. I used to do flashlight videos all the
Flashlight.
time. Thousands and thousands of views, way more than ham radio. This one company that I work with sent me a really, really cool flashlight, so look for that in the next couple of days.
Excellent.
Do you find that now that you're more ham radio that you don't get as many views on them?
I definitely don't, which is okay. And I lose a lot of subs, and I think a lot of those are from former flashlight nerds because they don't watch ham radio stuff. And I mean, it is what it is. I've got 50 some flashlights over there. I really like flashlights and flashlight technology, but my personal interest now more ham radio.
But do you like flashlight accessories?
I do like flashlight.
I thought he was going to say, I really like flashlights and flashlights like me.
So I actually within the last week, I had Nightcore and Claris both contact me about doing a review, and I said no.
Send me some of those.
So apparently they don't watch your
send me
channel
some
either.
Flashlights that you don't like. The good ones.
But this is the Through Night Catapult 2, and I couldn't say no to this one because I don't want to
It's
carry it
Catapult.
around. Yeah,
okay.
it's that damn good.
Excellent. Chuck, what's coming up for you? What are you building?
I haven't built anything recently. That's kind of different for me. But well, I am kind of working on a battery box for my solar stuff. But I've got I'm probably going to drop a video on a little Parks on the Air. It was tough. I got on the bands and there was like nobody on the bands, and I'm like, should I even try activating this? So I activated it, and the first guy I go, hey, and I had no phone service at all. I go, could you? The bands are really bad. Could you spot me? And he goes, oh, I don't even know how to spot. I'll try. So the next thing I know, Adam's the next guy I talked to, and Adam goes, I got you off of Ham Alert.
I'm gonna see if Ape is as good with flashlights as he is with knives.
That is a.
You're muted.
He's muted.
So he got it right though.
Well, I'm going to say
That's a red. Red something or other, isn't it?
Well, don't turn it. I mean, it could be an Olight, but I doubt it's an Olight. I would say it's a Phoenix flashlight if I had to guess.
Oh, we
I
can't read
can't see
that.
it. I can't see it, son. No, was that a?
Streamlight ProTac. There it is.
Oh,
Streamlight Protect.
Streamlight.
So that's a
least-
double A powered battery,
Yep.
right? And then the is the tail trigger on there, and then the way that the tail cap is recessed, you can actually set it flat on the table so it points directly up.
I like the ones with the magnets on them.
And then at
tail
the
there.
top of it, it's called a crenulated bezel that you have on there. And I believe that
Just make-
crenulated bezel
just
is
making all
often
this up.
referred. I'm not often referred to as a DNA collector.
Good stuff.
Are you making all this up, or what? Is that true?
No, I'm not. So like, if you look at this flashlight, the bezel, which goes right around here,
Yeah.
is not crenulated.
Is that the one you're
So it
reviewing?
says- no, this is another one I did. This has side activation. I used to be real into flashlights. Somebody was saying how great Olights are. Chuck, KB8YIT. And I was sponsored by Olight for a really long time. I've got tons of their stuff.
Really?
I don't like the clip. I think the clip's on backwards, and I'm kind of afraid to change it around.
Well, you might be able to put it. So that is a tip down carry, which is my preferred carry style. But I like the clip to be further towards the end of the flashlight. So it's not as proud as what they call that hanging out of your pocket.
Yeah, I want the clip to go the other direction so that it can clip onto
Clip to
the
your
brim
hat.
of my hat, and then I can.
That's a big old flashlight for hat clipping, though.
Yeah, it is.
Streamlight makes great.
Do you
great
review?
flashlights,
Do you review headlamps also?
though. I do.
Yeah. Oh, he's got one right there. Just
I
happens
thought
to
this
have
was
one
Streamlight,
handy.
but it's actually a little teeny O light. I don't have a headlamp within arm's reach though.
I got a kind of a cool one. It's rechargeable, all aluminum. Looks like a flashlight, only sideways. Like
I tell you,
aluminum
once you
flashlight.
start using headlamps, like especially when you
Oh,
go
yeah.
camping and stuff like that, you will never go back to
I
not
know.
using them.
Yeah, it's so handy. My buddy, I learned that from one of my wheeling buddies, and it's like, oh man, I bought. Have you seen that? You can buy the ones you just clip on your hat. Those are kind of nice too. They're
Yeah.
not super bright, but they're handy.
I'm pretty sure I've got boxes of flashlights that haven't even been opened yet. I will look and see if that's still true, and if it, I give them away to the kids in the neighborhood sometimes because I have so many flashlights. They play flashlight tag with them. But I'll take a look and see. I'm pretty sure I've got some Nightcore stuff. We'll have to do giveaways and give them away.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'm in.
All right, and then Ham Radio Dude's hosting the FT8 off tomorrow night, so be sure to take a look out for that in the Thursday night Ham Radio lineup and on Ham Radio Dude's channel. And then you'll find us, hopefully, if we actually get enough subscribers and the YouTube gods bless us, we will have Jim from FEP Labs on Coffee and Ham Radio on Saturday morning with Chuck as the host. So make sure you're all subscribed to the new channel.
Be
and,
there, be square.
We will see you later. Thanks for being awesome, everybody.
Yep. Thanks, folks. Appreciate it.
Thanks everybody. No Ham Nation tonight, guys.
Nope, no Ham Nation tonight.